Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Guess what? I found my hat. Not the hat you're thinking of. This hat. I'm so excited. It was here. It was in this house. I know. Thank goodness I found it. And I have my glasses. Hold on. Let me put on my glasses. There we go. Now I'm wondering what hat I was thinking of. Well, I would assume that you would be thinking of the beanie that I wear all the time, not this beanie that I haven't worn in a while. I mean, this house still has tons of shit in it, so it's not like it was going to get left here. There's still so much in this house. When we realized that we were going to have to be here for a few more months, we both were like, nah. Like, all the little things that we had left behind thinking, oh, yeah, we'll slowly, like, take those over. We just, like, mentally gave up. When will you be done with this house? We have put in our notice for the end of August. By the end of August, we have to be out of here. The offices have to be done. We have to be able to work from the farm, so. Soon TM, yeah. Fingies crossed. Look at the guys. These bites that I got in Belgium. They are taking their sweet ass time healing. They're so annoying. Yeah. It was just the one night. I got a bunch of bites that very first night that I was there. And then Jesse was like, I hope you don't have bed bugs. And I was like, shut the fuck up. And then I immediately went back to my hotel room and checked the bed to make sure I didn't have bed bugs because I was so freaked out about it. Yeah. It would have been so funny, though, because, well, not funny. Well, maybe funny. Not funny because bed bugs aren't funny, but like, there were, I think, 4 different hotels that people stayed in when we went to Ghent, and they were not alike in dignity at all. Some of them were like kind of okay, and some of them were amazing, and I really lucked out, and I was in one of the amazing hotels. I was on like the top floor. I had a beautiful view. I had a huge bathroom. I was like, I'm confused. I don't have 1 million subscribers, but sure, I'll take it. And Jesse was in one of the kind of sketchier hotels. And so we had a whole interaction that very first day when we checked into our rooms, where I texted him like, holy shit, my room's amazing. What's your room like? And he was like, it's terrible. Do not ask. So we were like trading pictures and stuff, and whatever else. And then once I got a bunch of bites and he was like, hope you don't have bed bugs, I was like, wouldn't that just be the way, though, for me to have this incredible, gorgeous room, but have bed bugs? For you to have like a slightly shitty room, but it's really clean and there's no bed bugs. Fortunately, there were no bed bugs, but. And I had been, again, when we realized that my room was like so nice, I was like, you can sleep on my floor, dude, if you want to sleep in this room. And he was like, no, that's fine. I was like, yeah, you can be you can be a little guy, just a little guy staying in a cool room. He was like, nope, I'm good. And then when we started talking about the bed bugs, I was like, maybe I can be your little guy. I can be a little guy on your floor. He was like, no. How do I tell if a bed has bed bugs? So they recommend that no matter how nice the hotel is, no matter anything, you should always check the mattress you're going to sleep on for bed bugs when you get to a hotel. And the way you check for it is they're going to hide in all of like the nitty gritty little places. I know this is a heebie-jeebies conversation, but just like for information, you can look up ideas for all the different places they can hide, but they're going to be in the crevices of the mattress, right? So like the sort of like pinched together stitched areas of the mattress, those tend to fold over. You're going to want to lift all of those up and check those. The other thing that people don't normally check that is really important is if you are at a hotel or an Airbnb that has an upholstered headboard, check if there's, those little like buttons and shit on the headboard. Check around the buttons, check along the seams, all of that. Those are the places that you want to check because they're not going to be super obvious. They're going to be like hiding in the cracks, basically. The joy of not going on trips. Good thing I stay home, cracks knuckles. Clark was okay about going to childcare today. I was a little worried. Because we kept... last time that we booked her in for childcare, she was like, fuck that. I'm not going. Which I found really surprising because the last time she had gone to this place, she was like, it's awesome. We just play outside all day and they've got a station inside where you paint. I'm delighted, right? Like, all I do all day is play outside and paint. Fantastic. That's literally all that I want out of my life. So yeah, this is great. I think there's like a sort of a divide there of yes, I love the things that I do at daycare, but I also like staying home, which is so fair. So Sam was talking with her and he was like, look, it can't be every day, but like, obviously if you wake up and you're like, bro, I need to stay home today. Of course you can stay home. It's your summer vacation. It's fine, we'll like make it work, but yeah. All right, shall we get going? Shall we start? It's really thin. It's a very thin beanie. See? You can see through it. It's just like a lightly stitched beanie. It's not like thick, So it's fine. Alrighty. So this will hopefully, God, be the finale of Ghost Trick. I'm very excited. I'm very excited to finish this game. This game has been a wild ride. It's so fun. I adore it. Please, if you like mystery games, if you like puzzle games, you should play it. It's fantastic. Fart. I was like, what was that? God, it's so good. Fart. There we go. I haven't finished the game. I'll duck and catch up with the VOD later. I ended up playing it myself this weekend. I haven't finished yet, so I'll step out. That is totally fine. Yeah, we are on chapter 16 out of 18. So we're getting there, dude. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. Let's go. I don't even know how to sum up all the stuff that's been going on in this game. Ah! Yeah, you got here right as we're starting. Perfect timing. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello. This is... Oh, Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. All these poor people getting, like, out-of-pocket phone calls from Jowd when he wants to talk to us and not them. Well, you'd better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you? Wait, who's talking to me? At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find out all my answers. I better go. Quick recap? I don't think I can at this point. I don't think I can recap. There's too much. So, we're like right at the end of the game. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. Oh, right, they're in a submarine. I just reached the center of the web. Oh, shit. Right, because they've got a phone on the sub. Welcome to the Yanoa. Detective Jowd. Who's talking to him? How did he get on there? My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone. I hope you don't mind. Slap! Yeah! Egad, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? How did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Yanoa was going to surface, confound it! We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. Ka-chow! Kablowie! The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. God damn, these men. These old men, they're so smart. I have a little something for you. What the fuck? It's a Dragon Ball locator. Cabanella has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. Yes, Inspector Cabanella. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on this submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean? Bam. What the fuck?
You can relax. It's nothing but his shell.
His shell, eh?
His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter.
Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please let her go.
Bah! There's something our nation needs, and Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip? Poke him in the butt.
Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer. The source of his power. Beep, 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 boop, boop. Slap.
Oh, the rock. The Thamesit, whatever, or... What in the world was that?
The Temsic fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded as far as we're concerned.
So then who the fuck am I? Missile got power because he was run over next to the crater, right? So the second time that Missile died, he died next to the Temsic meteor, and that's why he was able to use ghost powers. Sissel was pierced by an actual bit of the rock, which I guess is why he's so strong, why his power is so strong. So why do we have power? Who are we? Anyways,
and now our deal with Sissel is concluded as far as we're concerned.
The stream category. Oh, is it wrong? Hold. Okay. What are you talking about?
What a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell.
Beep, 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 boop, boop. Slap. Just this bit? What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd, where did he go? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I better find them and fast. What if I'm also a dog? Anyways. Talk? Who's this? So you're here, huh?
It's Missile!
Yeah, I think I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago?
I have no idea, obviously. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog.
What's with my loss of memory? I can't say I'm much better.
Anyway, let's hurry up and save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla.
Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out?
I'm sorry to say I don't think it can.
Why did I even bother asking? You do have the power to swap objects, so let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together.
You got it!
Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy.
The game audio is low. Is it? I could turn it up. The telephone is ringing.
Wow! It's Miss Camilla, I just know it. My trusty nose is practically screaming it.
I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get the phone before it stops ringing.
You bet!
Trick us time. path for me, Missile. I'll come right over. I just heard another explosion in the distance. Got a bad feeling about this.
Sissel, look! The black hello, it came off the hook!
Uh-oh, I gotta answer it fast. What?
No! I'm forgetting my buttons. Hello, is anybody there?
It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel, where are you?
Somebody please answer.
She can't hear my voice.
You too, huh? Oh, good. I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn is...
She said Lynn.
Miss Lynn!
You better hurry.
Let's go, Sissel!
Yeah, go there, sure.
It's no use. Nobody's answering.
What? She's drowned?
Miss Camilla and Miss Lynn. Oh, poor Miss Lynn.
She can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. This is so traumatic for Camilla. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady.
Oh, Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! And Missile too. I'm so glad to see you're all right. Well, I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly. Wait a minute, Missile, your voice. I remember hearing it somewhere before. My voice?
That's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before, when he saved her that time.
So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Oh, thank you. Miss Camilla, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy.
Hey, Missile, could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while?
Huh? Don't you need my powers?
I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her.
Okay, I'll do it! Missile.
Missile's such a good boy. Trick is time. Hey, homie. What happened?
Oh, Sissel, you're here.
Lynn, what in the world happened here?
I don't know.
Huh?
I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden, and next thing I knew, I was dead.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case.
And where is Detective Jowd? Is he all right?
I don't know.
Huh?
The room he was in, it disappeared all of a sudden.
Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with the radio transmitter Inspector Cabanella fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town, and Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on the boat. We snuck onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. And before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away.
Wow, that's quite an adventure. So what happened next?
I don't know. There was a flash of white all of a sudden, and next thing I know, I'm dead.
Oh boy, sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Let's rewind. What happened?
Camilla, are you okay?
Well, there wasn't water in here. Oh my god, Camilla!
Camilla! Hello, Lynn. Or is it detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met.
Because Sissel's in her. Oh no! Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago?
Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back! She has nothing to do with any of this! I can't do that. This is my last chance. Phone's ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead.
I get called all the time. Maybe you're unpopular.
The fact that you're here means that my revenge plans failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what What in the world? An explosion? I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had?
Yeah, your body's floating away, dude. Revenge, huh? It's a feeling I just can't understand.
Of course not. You're not him.
She's right. I'm not him, am I?
He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible.
Anyway, let's bring you back to life again.
You didn't have to add the again part.
How many are we on now with her? 5? She died 5 times? Trick or time. Let's see. Cause of death this time?
Was the mysterious explosion.
Pretty up for a dead woman.
You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. What do you mean for a dead woman?
Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion.
All right, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective.
I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Oh, the gun? Can I get him the gun? Okay, still can't do anything.
Give Camilla back. I gotta do the revenge thing. Nobody ever crossed the dead. Yeah.
Okay, I think I can get him the gun now. Woo! Woo! It's no use, I can't get the line to work. It's funny, I thought I could use the phone in the past if someone was calling.
What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have hands or feet.
Someone please answer the phone.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
You're so right. Oh my god, is that what we're doing? Is that what this is? There we go.
Somehow managed to knock down the receiver.
Somehow managed. Who's to say that's not how he planned it?
Come on, now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd.
She's right, I better check it out.
Hello, anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double, cause we're about to head out. Speak up. Why is nobody answering? Anyway, come if you're coming, cause we're leaving.
Sure. She gives so much sass for someone getting her life saved every time, dude.
It must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board. That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. I'm not gonna be a bad guy anymore. No, sorry.
Who's he calling restless ghosts?
It's true, neither of us is really resting in peace.
Anyway, looks like the sub just lost one of its crew.
Guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly.
Fate changed. Sick nasty. Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip.
Pokey.
The stone. What happens if I take the stone? In the past? Does it do anything if I take the stone in the past?
It's Detective Jowd. What's going on there?
I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is going to get his Temzik fragment taken away.
What's happening?
They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're gonna go ahead and steal the Temzik fragment.
But that's cheating!
I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Temzik fragment gonna go? Like here, huh? Gimme, gimme, gimme! Oh!
The Temzik fragment, you're mine at last!
Look at all of his boys shoved in there.
The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned.
Yes, sir. Farewell, sir.
A beep-boop!
Sissel, what just happened? The whole room disappeared with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening.
Now then, I'd better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yanoa will be his coffin. Ka-chow! May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel.
Interesting.
So that's the cause of the explosion.
What is?
Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo. It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you?
Yeah, sure. A different missile comes more readily to mind.
It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. My nose. This is not good.
One moment.
We have to do something before that torpedo is fired.
We're this. Oh, okay. Interesting. There's no time, it's gonna launch.
Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it.
How?
Even if the torpedo does launch, we have to stop it from detonating. There's still something we can do, I hope.
Where was the I hope at the end of the strongest part of that sentence?
Okay, here goes.
What? Baby! Why is there a baby boy in there? Came along for the ride without giving it too much thought, but was this really the best move?
I think so. We just have to keep it from going off. sure this poor little rat will think us too.
How in the world did he get in here? What if I'm the rat?
I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort.
Spinning black things, right?
Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain balance, so they must be pretty heavy.
I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage.
This is probably the detonator. Don't press it, the torpedo will explode.
Ooh, better be careful.
You know, there should be a safety device around here somewhere.
Safety device? That sounds promising.
We have to put the safety device on before this thing blows up. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving.
So what does that mean exactly?
It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this.
To admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try.
Before we can do that,
Gotta get something out of the way first, huh?
do you know how a torpedo works?
Can't say I do. Detectives sure know a lot.
I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. And that, in turn, sets off the detonator.
The detonator? That red button. So how do we stop it?
They didn't explain anything about that in the book.
Detectives sure know a lot, or not. Wow. Okay. How are we gonna save this little guy? Stubborn little thing, isn't it? Quite a worthy adversary.
You do know the rat isn't the main focus here, right?
Okay, true, but until it's out of the way, we can't set the safety device.
You're right. If only our missile was here right now.
We have to get this little creature to leave somehow. I keep thinking that surely it'll leave if there's an opening here. Come on, man. Just run out. Just leave. Oh my god.
We're almost out of time. At this rate, we're gonna blow up the submarine. We have to set that safety and keep the torpedo from detonating.
Yeah, I know, bitch. I know, dude. I'm trying here. Girl, please. Oh, interesting. So if I stop one, the other one starts. I can't have both of them stopped at the same time. This seems like the most obvious thing is just to give this rat an out, dude. I'm pressing it. Blow us up, dude. here. These outside parts are supposed to be weights, spinning black things. Apparently they're spinning most of the torpedo to be balanced. They must be pretty heavy. If we can use the weights to our advantage. So if, to me that says, if we stop this one with the weight on the bottom, then the torpedo should, like, adjust, right? It should make it so the balance is off. And then the rat should fall out the opening. And then we can close it, right? No, stop. It just starts again. Loud now? I never have a day of peace. Look, I'm just adjusting things and then re-squishing the rat to see if the rat is like, you know what, I don't like this anymore. I don't really know what else to do. I can't do anything with the striker. All I can do is stop these. But then they just start again. They can stop at the same time. And then everyone dies. Yeah, I did stop them both earlier, but I didn't realize that, like, it seemed to me, which I think that you will agree was not a stupid assumption. It seemed to me that when I stopped one and then stopped the other, that the first one would start moving again. So I thought that that meant, oh, I can only have one stopped at a time. But I'm realizing now I can have them both stopped. It's just that the amount of time they stay stopped is really short. I know, Goofy. Was this the only combo I hadn't done yet? We dumped the little creature.
Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device.
Right. There, we clamped the safety device.
We did it! It should keep the torpedo from exploding. There's just one problem.
Problem? What?
The torpedo's still going to impact, and we can't do anything about that.
Oh.
What was that noise?
Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine.
But the submarine is okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the rats. Sissel, we did it!
Fate averted.
What's the matter? You still look unhappy.
We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine.
You're right. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable.
Oh,
That's what missiles do! They're unstoppable!
am I hearing things? Anyway, guess we'd better get back to the present as quickly as we can.
Right, I'm worried about Camilla.
Yeah, that was my first thought as well. The rat's still stuck in the torpedo, isn't it? We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room.
Wagwa.
Uh-oh. Water's seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I've got to get them out of here. I got to meet up with Lynn.
Trick us time.
The lights went out, but the machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for long. Maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path.
Lynn. Oh, Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel?
I'm so sorry. I pointed that gun at you.
Don't worry about that. That wasn't you.
Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do?
We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second.
I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here, too. I'm so happy everyone's gonna be with me now.
Oh, Camilla, no!
Camilla!
Miss Camilla!
I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do!
I'm gonna cry.
Or whimper, as the case may be. Better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here before it's too late.
Look at that flashlight. Oh, it's Sissel. Up you go. I'm glad you're here, Sissel.
Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. We better get out that door as quick as we can.
We won't be getting out of that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure's too great already and I can't open it.
What? Wait, what does water pressure mean?
Like the force of the water is holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here.
So the only way out is up, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, I got it. Let's look for a path that goes up.
A ladder. Well, hey, look at that ladder. Look at that. Hey, look at that ladder!
Am I a ghost?
I wonder if we can get it down somehow.
Good idea. Let's try it.
And by the way,
Yeah?
I can't swim, and neither can Camilla.
Don't you have any good news for me?
Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please?
No! There's a door here too, but it's stuck or something. I can't open it. I'll leave it to your superhuman strength, detective.
And then this. Close. No? You did it, Sissel.
I would ask why I came into Dodger screaming about a ladder. Look. Lynn and I, we have a connection.
Oh God, Lynn!
What was that? Looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about.
Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore.
Don't get mad at me.
Maybe the contacts are bad or something. I know, you can fix it with your powers.
That's just taking things too far. Hey, nice.
Great! Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something?
It's a cruel question considering the circumstances. All we have to do...
Just get to that door and we're safe. Well, oh my God. Guys! Why did we say we'd be safe? Why did we say that? Guys, no!
So they're both dead. Oh, never mind.
Ow. Ouchie, wow, wow. What happened now?
Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs.
I can't believe we're still okay after that fall.
She hasn't even checked Camilla. She's like, thank God everybody who matters is doing fine.
Either we're really lucky, or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet.
Come on now, as if the latter could be true.
Hee-hee. Hee-hee hoo-hoo. What now? The water sure is rising fast.
Come on. You have to go up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. I think I see a familiar flame over there.
Sissel, there you are! How's it going?
How's it going? It's going pretty bad, Missile. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you?
Of course, after all, ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath.
Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. All right, ready to create a path for these ladies?
Of course!
Thankfully, that small girl was there to soften the fall. It's a little chilly in the house right now. Who thought I would say that in July? It's a little bit chilly in the house right now. Here we go. Computer programming is my passion. UK weather do be like that. This morning, Clark was like, can I wear my Crocs to childcare? And I was like, that should be fine. And then I was like, wait, no. Because the last like 3 days have been beautiful sunshine and then an hour of downpour. And then beautiful sunshine and then an hour of downpour. So I was like, let me check the weather first. And wouldn't you know, There's like a 2-hour window while I'm at work where it's supposed to maybe rain. So, okay, what are we doing here, guys? Swap, sure. Ooh. Interesting swap there.
Piston sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge.
Might just be that. Think you can climb them?
If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easily. Sissel! You're not telling Miss Lynn to leave poor Camilla behind, are you?
Could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? Pistons sure do look like they could be used to our advantage. Looks like how much the piston's thrust out is related to how large the fans are. Right. That's what I figured.
My arms are full, but my legs are free. If you could move these pistons so they're a little easier to climb. Did I not? Have I not?
Right. Yeah, I understand what you're asking.
The water is rising and it's freezing cold.
Hang in there, Miss Lynn!
Thanks, Missile. I like that she specifically is like, thank you, Missile, for taking this shit seriously. Okay, so we need tiny fan to be here. That one's also medium fan. Large fan? I see now. Oops. Whoopsie doodle. Okay. How about that?
Wow, that's great! You made a staircase for me.
Better hurry. I don't think that water's gonna wait for you. Wow, the water went way up then suddenly. That's cool.
Steam. No. is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through.
What?
There's no way to go around either. Can you do something?
Of course we can!
We have to. Yeah, we have to. For our bros.
Beep, beep. What?
There we go. I'm a dog now.
Look, if I swap the pipes!
Changes how the steam comes out.
I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different.
So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way. That'll come in handy. Okay, and then, no. This one and this one. Where do I put the ones that, like, still spit out?
Here comes the water.
Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you.
No, Missile, it's too salty.
I think the more relevant point is he's dead and he can't drink it.
Whatever, just do something about the steam.
Leave it to me, Miss Lynn.
I mean, we're trying. I don't.
The water's getting really close now. Not that I can see all that well with the steam in here.
Missile will switch the pipes around so you can get across.
That's right. Don't give up, Miss Lynn.
My back is starting to hurt. Shush! I'm working on it. Working on it, dude. Okay. Okay. No! 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 I hate that you can't just be like, no, Your Honor, I don't want to swap these. did he think about? By closing this valve, I've shut off the steam flow to that first pipe. Right. Well, they're dead. Couldn't take a little warm mist.
That was no warm mist. It was boiling hot steam.
Looks like you're the key player for this one, Missile.
I don't think my powers alone are enough.
Thank you, game. Thank you, game, for bringing me back here. Oh my gosh, and for leaving the ghosts where they are. Ah! I'm so happy. Okay. That wheel, maybe? Oh my god, how do I get to it? Working on it, dude. If I turn it again, what happens? Okay, this thing comes back on. I cannot figure out. Get over there. Sissel doesn't need to go back down there.
Look at poor Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. They're mystified.
I don't get it. Anyway, I think we're gonna need your powers here. Oh, shoot. Was he inside of that? No! There. He's just trying to do a job. How does that look?
It looks great.
Does it? There's still steam coming out of that top one.
All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way.
Okay, not far now. Try to move forward. I guess it's only a little. I don't know. God, wouldn't those still be balls hot, though?
All right, now this is what I'm talking about. Raise away. Come on, detective. Let's go, Lynn. I can't do it. Open it, hurry.
Is that any way to ask for something?
I mean, I can try to help.
It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck.
No. No.
Oh? Oh? Pigeon?
Don't put her underwater.
Pigeon Man? I don't know who else is, like, tinkery tanking. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. Oh, right, because we wouldn't have gone. I was inside of the chain. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep sea. I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I want to head up to find a single ray of light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Damn. Two chapters left. Let's go! Sorry. The upended submarine continues to sink slowly but surely. A long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them. But at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? What if it's... Guys? Before... Look, I know I said Pigeon Man, but this is the same shape and behavior, like movement behavior, of the desk lamp that taught us how to be a ghost before. What if it's the desk lamp, dude? Come to finally play his part. Let's go. Oh, honey. Oh, no. Oh, God. Sissel? Never mind. I see you managed to survive, detective. Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Incredible. Never mind. This is so much better. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all this evening, aren't you? You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all these unnatural things happening?
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? How come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us.
I don't really know. You gotta tell me. I need to know. Who am I? Who in the world are you?
Sissel, look at you! What happened?
I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you will remember real soon who you are and who I am too. What?
What?
The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth.
Wait, so he still has his, like, Giga Ghost powers, even though he doesn't have the Temzik?
They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. Its engine room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull and it's sinking as we speak.
What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people.
They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temzik fragment. This is gonna be so confusing because two of them have the same voice now. I didn't know they had it all figured out.
You mean they figured out the source of your powers?
That meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time.
If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in my case, swapping objects.
Exactly. Apparently there are individual differences in the powers we get. It seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over the past 10 years. At first I could only manipulate small living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple.
It is? How?
In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. It's radiation.
That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation?
On that day 10 years ago, I got badonked by a meteorite and died. Ka-chow! A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart and I died. So of course I received special of course.
Wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers?
You know, you might be right.
Because Doggus got bonked. And landed in the crater. And the meteorite went yum 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 yum.
Aren't the Temzik remnants still in the park at the bottom of the crater?
You're right. So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is it gives us time. I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not really clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of the meteorite? So then what the fuck was the desk lamp talking about? The desk lamp's like, yo, ghosts can do this sometimes. And it's like, that's not really what it is it? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death. Oh, this is so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Strange and confusing. Just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? Contradictory existence. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
What?
My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time is perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I simply existed, not really alive, not really dead. pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day. My hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with the scalpel.
I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow.
Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As part of the don't dot me! Don't dot me! As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister, made him issue the execution order. I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you so that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who has to do with Temzik. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped too. Because they know about the manipulator, I guess. As it turns out.
Spadow! This is pretty crazy, baby!
I was one of their targets as well. They stole my Temzik fragment and here I am.
He still has his powers. Why?
They had one more final target. You, Lynn. You, detective.
Me?
If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Okay. Feels a little victim blamey, but alright. I was just a little kid. I was playing in the park.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, and you'd become a detective, looking into Jowd's case. Tonight I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. That was a trap, you see.
I forgot.
I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. I took possession of you and made you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. First time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off. The first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan anyway. But then old what's-his-ass showed up. I forgot about these guys, actually. But they had other ideas. They wanted you wiped out. But then something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme.
Me! Us!
I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that, but then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. The inspector in white was responsible for that. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble.
Why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temzik meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you'd find out about Temzik sooner or later. Okay. That's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for water pressure to crush the submarine. What if... No. I was going to say, what if he was the desk lamp? But that's not it, because we were like, oh my god, you knew we were here all the time? And he was like, yeah, because you were a pain in the ass. Oh no! There are no cords that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line. There are no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There's no escape.
I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years.
What?
This feeling cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. It must be how you felt all along.
Camilla's like, oh shit, what's up, guys? Did I miss anything?
Camilla! Is it true? Are we stuck here? Well, If my dad was here, I bet he'd save us.
Camilla, I'm so sorry. That's funny. What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temzik fragment and escape, if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute. Yes, we do!
Hell yeah, dude.
This will tell us where Detective Jowd is.
That present from the inspector in white.
That's right, Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then, we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this.
But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out with the three of us? With our powers? Right, Miss Lynn? Right. Wait a minute, what about a torpedo?
A torpedo?
In any case, it's too early to give up.
Looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope.
Come on, let's get started.
All right, dude, sure. Torpedo room? Sure.
Torpedo room.
There might be another torpedo left. I'll check it out.
I get it! You're gonna use a missile to ram the control room!
I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Jowd up, but something like it.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room, too. Up is definitely safer.
I'll see you there. A coffin for the dead as opposed to the usual kind.
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes. There should be 1 more left. The first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me! I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now.
Let's try it.
Good luck!
Switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken? I don't think the entire device is broken. It'd probably work just fine if only I could move this switch. We'll have to find a way to move it somehow, but I can't do it with my powers alone. Oh. I see. Oh, I can't be Sissel? I mean, Missile?
What will happen to these ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
There's no time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Lend me your strength, Missile.
Of course I will. Count on it.
All right, let's go. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
I'll set on this end too. Something's odd though.
What is?
The command room, it looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking?
Yeah, like it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I'll go find out.
Okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Thanks. Let's go!
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant is your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Okay, I got it. We'll find a way to come back and save you. It'll probably be my last task tonight. Hold on until we get back.
Oh yeah, because it's almost done.
Come on, Missile.
Missile, you don't have to come.
I'm sorry, I can't go.
What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I just can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched, and you gotta do the rest.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels.
I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn! You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. It's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again, never, ever, ever again! And even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla! I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then, don't worry. Miss Camilla!
Sweet pooper.
That's a good boy, Missile.
What about what's his dick? Is he staying on here? Why? Get in here, bro! You coming in the torpedo or what?
Are you ready? Remember, 12 seconds after I throw the switch.
We're ready.
Sissel,
Yeah?
we never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
I'm glad I met you, Detective.
We're gonna see each other again. Right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right, we promise, little lady.
Of course we will! I'll never forget you, no matter what happens.
Whew, here goes then.
Good luck, friend.
Let's go, dude. Ka-chow. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. How can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? God, we're in the sauce, dude. Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Let's go, dude. Detective Jowd.
I bet that big mask man did this. I'm gonna bite him.
You better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power. It's sinking. I wonder what this mask man is gonna do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd.
Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd. Who are you? Are you Sissel? Excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? What about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story.
I tell the story. I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened.
The submarine is badly damaged. Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. Oh, yeah! I knew this dumb bitch could not stay away. We're going to where your body is, bro. No way were you not going to get on this torpedo. Come on now. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd. Are you Yomiel? Yomiel? So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Unoa were calling you Sissel. It's an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jowd? Right. Wait, did they know stuff about me? And they've just been like, we don't need to tell this guy. We'll do it later. 10 years ago, you were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
Systems engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
It's kind of hard to explain to a dog. It's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. It's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yomiel. 10 years ago. I got bowed. My soul was split from my body. I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. But I looked so cool. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear. Sorry. Just said something funny in chat. Close yourself. To disappear. It's serious! I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. And so that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal.
The deal.
There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable to them, but what would you get out of the deal? Life. I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1, they helped me with my revenge. The second was for a rebirth. Rebirth? A new beginning. I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me and finally I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. A completely man-made life. That's right, I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. Their response in the end was betrayal. I don't even know how they would do that for you. But this world is wacky, so maybe that's an option. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temzik was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all of this? None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temzik meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power.
Ka-chow! Ooh, ah, ee, ah, ooh!
It's impossible not to do that! By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy. At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then, they decided to put the park under surveillance, just in case. Surveillance? Just looks like an ordinary peaceful park, but there are armed agents there at all times. This guy? Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Oh, good. The park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temzik meteorite. Lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temzik. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal was this. Yeah, it's the ending I deserve. At least there's one thing you must be happy about. What's that? You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever. Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Jowd back to life, of course. What good will that do now?
But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla that we'd save them!
We can't do it without you, Detective Jowd. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place. I won't give up now. All right, fine. Let's see where it leads us. Here we go then, back to 4 minutes before your death. Are we gonna be able to use Yomiel's power? So, where are we headed? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too.
I'm a robot.
Yep, or something. By the way, I'm not human. Nice, okay. I'm a remote-controlled robot! Nice. What? You must be very expensive, though. That guy must have so much money. Your country's use of technology is just plain off. We get that a lot, Detective. Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective. This man's voice has changed every single time I've voiced him. Fortunately, he's only been in the game like 3 times. Possibility. What are you talking about? There's no need for you to know, Detective. Beep, 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 boop, boop. Slap. It's a gun! Ka-chow. Now it's time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems. Grr. Camilla, forgive me. Beep, beep, boop, boop. It isn't over yet.
It isn't!
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small. Possibility. In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. Let's go! Come on, Ghost Team!
What is it, Detective?
Look at Yomiel's shell. There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment's gone. Could this change in his shell give us some kind of a lead? I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped, thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between moments that separated life and death. Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away. Exactly. So what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a corpse. So that means we can go back? Back to 4 minutes before your death? What?! No way. No fucking way. What do I keep fucking saying? The second I think I know what is going on in this game or what we're gonna do, the game's like, no. No, you don't, bitch. You have no idea.
But wait a minute! Exactly when is that death?
That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there. Let's move! Holy shit. Goosebumps. I'm so invested! I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it, the final death, at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth. It starts now. I'm an alien that was on the meteorite. Oh my god. Final chapter, gang! Let's go! It says final chapter! Okay. We got this, we got this, we got this. When was Yomil's death? 10 years ago, when the Temsic meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here, at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. This is buck wild. Lynn! Little baby Lynn!
It's ready.
Hold it! Oh my god. Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Ah! Calm down and drop the weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Guys? The cat! I'm the cat! Ah! Am I the cat? Am I the cat? No, I'm not the cat! There's no way! Am I the cat? No, I'm not the cat. Am I the cat? The cat was at the start of the game. I'm not the cat, because the cat was alive. I'm not the cat. Oh my god. Fuck, I'm gonna play it. I'm just gonna play the game, okay? Fuck. Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna play the game. I'm just gonna play the game. I'm just playing the game. I'm playing the game. I'm playing the game. Bleh. You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister.
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
I'm a police detective. She was like, that's the sickest shit ever. I'm gonna do that. It's that Temzik meteorite. It's beautiful looking at it from this angle. It changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temzik from falling from the sky. But we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept it. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started!
This is so wild shit. How are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But you know, it makes me wonder. A little girl all alone in the park, listening to music, roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have?
Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her a break!
Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, we'll just have to have the fragment move instead.
I'm in a basket.
Can't reach anything. Okay. Am I supposed to look at chat? Did I miss a thing? It's too late. Okay. I have to swap these. Oh no. I thought it was telling me that I could be Sissel. Like, not Yomil. I need to get there.
What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears!
Sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop the sweet potato. I know how much this girl loves her food. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, ever so slightly. Okay. Rock the basket. Spray. And then... Ah!
Look at that sweet potato!
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That big scary sweet potato!
It's not a sweet potato missile, that's Mino.
Oh right, of course!
But they are the same shape.
But look at them, the potato and the Mino, they have the same shape!
You're saying you could swap them. Good idea, Missile.
Here I go! I'm gonna need your help.
My help. You missed 7 ads playing? What? No! A bunch of ads played, I'm sorry. No, I'm so sorry. Wait, we screamed at you. Sorry. Right at the story beat. No! Okay, what did you miss? I'm so sorry. Where did the ads start? We still don't know who we are. Yeah, I have no idea who we are. We still don't know. After you screamed, we might be the cat. Okay. No confirmation on that. He screamed about being the cat and the ad started. Okay. So, okay. I'll start the chapter over. I think I can start this part over. I think. Let's find out. Hold on. If I now continue, what happens? Okay, it wants to do the thing. So you didn't see the 4 minutes play out. Yeah, I can look at chapter select. I'm just curious. There you go.
It's ready.
They run after each other. He's like, give it up, goober. And he's like, no, I'll shoot a kid, don't test me. And then the cat shows up, and I was like, am I the cat? Oh, a kitten. You might get hurt. And then the meteorite falls. Bonk. Are you okay? You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister.
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsic meteorite. It's beautiful looking at it from this angle. Changed all of our fates completely. We can't stop Temsic from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life. I don't know. What's the matter, Detective Jowd? To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him. We might not be able to change your fate of dying. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept it. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future.
Let's get started!
Okay, so now you're all caught up, right? Now we're doing the trickiest time. Okay. Wait.
It's ready! Huzzah!
is this thing? Oh boy, you even forgot what a sweet potato is. So what I was gonna say earlier, because I was like, am I the cat? No, I'm not the cat. Am I the cat? No, I'm not the cat. If I was the cat, it would make sense why I have no idea what the fuck a lot of this shit is. It would make sense why there's all these things that humans should know, but I don't know them. It's a roasted root vegetable. It's really good. Nothing like them on a cold winter's day.
They're sweet, and they smell delicious.
These guys sure are making me want to try one. Oh good, time's passing. I'm so glad.
You're gonna hurt Miss Lynn's ears.
You made her drop her sweet potato. At least your fate has changed. All right, fate change.
Look at that sweet potato. That big, scary sweet potato.
It's not a sweet potato, Missile, it's Mino.
Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now they have the same shape.
You're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile.
Okay, here I go. I'm gonna need your help.
My help. Am I gonna get over there? Definitely, that sweet potato needs to be like shot up. I need to get to the nozzle, but I don't know how to get to it. Can we rock this again? Oop. Yeah, what are we thinking, gang? Looks like the basket's empty. Did Lynn think she was gonna eat both of those huge sweet potatoes? Who knows, there might have been even more than two.
When Miss Lynn finds out her sweet potato's gone, she might cry.
Are we trying to make her out to be some kind of sweet potato freak? Thanks, game. These are the things that I really need to know. Turn them up again.
Don't do that!
I just thought maybe it would wake her up. Even if you did wake her up, what good would that do at this moment?
You're the one who needs to wake up, Sissel.
This old doggy says some pretty smart things sometimes. Okay, well, I can't really... get anywhere. Maybe I wait. Maybe this is one of those. And then at the last second, we're able to do something sort of situations. Nope. Nope. I know what we need to do. I'm just having trouble getting him where he needs to go. Rock the basket. Sweet potato comes out. hop inside. Wait, oh my god. There we go. And now the meteorite's gonna hit that. The lamppost is bending.
But it hasn't broken yet!
It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. Just might hold out for a little while longer. If I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down. But if Mino sits firmly in its way, fate should change. Trick time! What? What do I need to do now? Oh my god. What do you mean trick time? I can't go anywhere, dude. Can't go anywhere. Sweet potato. Sweet potato.
It's about time for the meteorite to come down.
Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready. Look what's right in the fragment's path.
Okay, the giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that monster can.
Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. Okay, so the game's basically just telling me to sit tight. I will. I will sit tight. There, how's that?
The fragment's course, it's changed.
Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? Wait, no! Aww. Right in the knee. Detective Jowd! The Temsic fragment shot through his leg. What? But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet. Come on, put it down. Huh? Jowd, put the gun down. If you don't, you're going to shoot him. I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver. Put the gun down! He shot while not looking? I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands.
I won't let that happen! Missile!
Let's go! Missile, the bullet is stopped in midair.
I'm here! I'm in the bullet!
Again! What a good boy.
Let's swap it!
With what? The sweet potato, right? The half of a sweet potato. Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop the bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Let's go. We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. What? I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious. So your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. We were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning.
I was gonna say, what if that falls on her? Wake up, you've got to get out of there. My leg won't work.
It's all over! We're out of time! Miss Lynn!
It's not over yet.
But there isn't anything to swap with!
Just let it play out. Try to find another way next time. Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. You can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain. It's like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen. Not if I can help it.
But what can we do? Even if we work together?
I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Sissel and I do?
Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle! This battle against the fate of death. Yumio. Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. All right, I'll try to move there. Gather your strength. Make it spray like your life depended on it. But I'm dead. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it your all. Remember, you'll only have a split second. Got it! Pew! Aw, here we go. Now it's your turn, Missile.
Me? What can I do?
I think you know the answer.
Okay, I got it!
Swap them. That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position.
But even if I swap them, it's still right above Miss Lynn.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them.
He's gonna manipulate, because that's his power.
It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino.
What can we do? I don't see how gaining a second or 2 helped. It helped, all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, my turn. Your turn. Him. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body.
Oh.
Ye gods. You're awake.
Mister, is your knee okay?
Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. The main thing is that you're not hurt.
You saved me, mister.
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
I'm a police detective. Do you think you could call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
But... What's that?
This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who have been very brave.
A detective's badge. Thanks.
Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Are you alive? Yeah, sadly! Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing? To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was moving by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me. I see. But you know, I'm glad it happened. not saying it.
I found this kitten. It was over there.
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray.
It's kind of limp. Is it okay?
I don't know. I think it's unconscious. Doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Poor little kitty.
How about if I take it to my house? I'll look after it. Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? For the first time ever, am I right? Am I right about something for the first time ever in this game? Well, looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel! The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you were my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Oh! Old friend.
Oh my god, we were the cat!
I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Somebody, please look at me. Kitten, shoo, you might get hurt. Somebody, reach a hand out to me. This is very cats. Sorry. That was for the musical lovers out there. I had just only died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore. But I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten, with no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat, with you, for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I had to go see, just one more time. I took control of my body. I hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I just missed her. She left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man. There was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside of me deepened. I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. Because I kept thinking to myself, but we saw the cat move. We saw the cat come out of this box when we were already dead, and I'm realizing it's because we died and abandoned the cat body because we were a ghost and we didn't know what was going on, and he went into the cat body. I'm losing my mind. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. Who's the lamp then? That is such a fantastic question. I still am not totally sure. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. But you weren't in the body anymore. Black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left, but then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, inside of the bag, was dead. What? When she misfired. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything, or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel inside of that bag. That's when I lost my life. Right there. Oh, that's me. That's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. That's when I got my powers of the dead. My ghost tricks. I think I understand it now, why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. Because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind the corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple, because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences and the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there's some things that you can do, and I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, I never would have just let my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here in 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, I can just bet you the fate of the woman you love has changed too. I believe you're right. So this was the last fate to be averted, huh? So, Yomio, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yeah, I'm glad too. I think I kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right, we should get back to our new present.
I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again.
Missel's so simple. Missel's like,
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so exciting. We're gonna go back and then I get to see Miss Camilla. Why is everybody moping around?
so these past
past 10 years will now all vanish.
Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? No matter what the reason. There's no denying the fact I took Lynn hostage, and I tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either, the most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel.
Yeah?
When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. So, before that happens, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands, and I'm truly sorry.
That's already a thing of the long past. Our fates have changed now, right, Yomiel?
Thanks, Sissel. I'm very glad I met you.
Me too, Yomiel.
Sissel, are we ever gonna see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sissel, I'll never forget you!
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy.
Well, it looks like you come to live with me now. So, let's be getting home, little black cat.
Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd.
I'm gonna be an old cat. Well, no, I guess not. We don't know how old Sissel is when he gets adopted.
We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing that someday our paths would all cross again.
Wait. Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Who are you? Before I cease to exist. Oh, it's you. It is I, Ray, in case you've forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you.
But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my lost memory.
Yes, I know that. I know all about you.
Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who exactly are you?
Fair enough. I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events. What? You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Lol. If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. Another little creature? After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna. I'll just let it play. I'll just let it play. Stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw toward his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. The powers of the dead, but how? He didn't really understand it himself, not yet anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it. Do you not?
Wait a minute.
If anything that dies near him gets powers. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. Unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects.
He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in the red in the deep, deep sea. And then, he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death.
What?
Are you about to fucking tell me that we were taught how to use the powers of the dead by Missile? No, because Missile can't manipulate objects, and this thing manipulates objects.
He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again.
Wait, but their powers change over time. That's the other version of the story of this night, a story that has taken these 10 years to be retold.
So that was you, huh?
Oh, old Missile!
That's right! I'm Missile! 10 years is a very long time in dog years. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out.
Oh my god.
Exactly. And then at last, that fateful night rolled around again. But this time I had grown old. My powers were weak. I decided I needed to find somebody to help me this time around.
Why can you manipulate objects now?
Somebody who possessed different powers than me. But wait a second.
You were able to manipulate that desk lamp!
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My abilities to swap objects were weakened, and I became able to manipulate small objects. But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself? Because I couldn't. Huh? From watching the man in red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example. What? It may not seem like much, but it's an important power, especially if you're trying to chase somebody. But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me? Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before, on that night, the first time around. What? We met before?
This game just keeps giving. From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment,
I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the Ghost World paths to the junkyard. I came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting, swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you. That was me? I was shot on that night the first time around as well. You had lost your memory that time, too. You had just died. You were so confused. You declined to cooperate. I did what? I just want to find my own memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help you. That's what you said.
and then I just dipped.
And then you disappeared, away over the telephone line. I'm sorry I didn't help you. That's why I decided this time I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage. Mutual advantage. The only thing you were interested in was finding your lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. Namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. What? I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have all been over. Then, you mean that thing about ceasing to exist? Oh, that? Yeah, completely made up. I know that's a little naughty of me, but I just wanted you to use your time wisely. Oh boy, I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way. Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age.
Incredible.
And now it's time to say farewell. Wow, these past 10 years will cease to exist. And with them, so will I. Sissel, I believed in you. I always knew you could do it. And you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Sissel, you waited and waited 10 long years, all for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla? Of course. That's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel.
Cries.
And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened to this town tonight. I made my way back to a new present.
That's what doggies do. Cries.
How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights.
Oh. It's gonna work fine. It's gonna work fine, guys. It's all gonna work fine. It's gonna work normal. Surprise! Can we agree? It's a bit fucked. If they remember everything like we've said they do, it's a bit fucked up for Camilla to be like, I'm gonna try this again.
Were you surprised?
You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death.
It worked.
It's not even my birthday today.
It was my mom's birthday day before yesterday, so I made this surprise for her. It came out so well I wanted to use it again.
That's all right, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right?
Really?
Oh, thank you, Detective Jowd.
Dad, you're home.
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today. Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective.
Don't they remember? Wait, they didn't go back, though. So they don't remember. So only Sissel, Yomiel, Missile, and Detective Jowd. They're the only ones that would remember that time was different. Oh my goodness. Is something wrong?
You have one of those badges too?
Oh, this, yeah.
I have one just like it. My dad gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine.
How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I knew. I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me. That you will. That you will. Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one.
You know what? It's a very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten.
Still a kitten?
Yeah, he never got any bigger or anything.
Wow, what a mysterious little fellow.
I know. His name is Sissel.
Sissel. I love that our name rhymed with the dog's name. There were so many clues. So many, like, winks. Seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before.
I think Sissel likes you, Lynn.
Hi, Mom! All right, everyone, let's start the celebration.
Okay, Mom.
Damn, their mom is dapper. What the hell? Aw. I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. And so we meet again, Sissel. From
just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate.
I'm infecting everyone. I'm infecting everybody with Temsic power. I am a cat. It suits me just fine to curl up. Fuck! And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. God damn it. Sandbeat, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my god, you guys showed up for literally the very end of this game. If you don't want to know how Ghost Trick ends, cover your eyeballs! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn!
Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort.
Birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. There's nothing like it, baby. Why does he get spaghetti? I mean, I'd choose spaghetti too, but... Mom, why aren't you eating? That's fine. Oh. How do you like that? Not bad, huh? Definitely not good. Damn. Maybe now I can be a great detective, just like Inspector Cavanella. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? He's trying so hard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they get, it's from the chicken kitchen, dude. The feeties! The toesies! They're back!
Here's your food, gentlemen.
Straight from the chicken kitchen. Chow.
Memory, what are you doing here?
I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today.
So you took on a part-time job here again just so you could eavesdrop?
Bye. Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals.
She lifts a whole chicken with one hand, truly. I've never cooked this way before. So exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, and fenugreek. Curry.
Is this really necessary, this new curried chicken menu item?
But our best customer requested it.
Good luck with the taste test. Ka-chow.
Man, everybody in this game says ka-chow a lot. It's so weird.
I don't think I could eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway?
Nice. None of them were ever manipulated, so they didn't go to jail. Aww. Everybody whose life was super fucked up by Yo Meal gets to just like live a normal life. I'm happy for them.
Are you sure we really need all these explosives?
Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said.
This will go super well.
20 kilograms? It was 20 grams!
Well, they're dead. Oh! Congrats, bud. Why was there so much money above the chicken kitchen?
So this is where you work, huh, Papa?
That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas at all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions. Now, must you talk that way in front of our darling angel? Here is to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. Ding!
Where else would you keep money? Because the chicken kitchen is as good a place as any, dude.
This deal's going quite well, I must say. These grapes are quite good, my man.
The Yanoa is about to scrape the bottom of the sea. Be forewarned.
Egad! Keep it together, man. Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now.
What were they there for then? If there was no Sissel deal, what did they get there for? Well, the meteorite still hit. So I guess there's still ghost powers. Here we go!
Love, peace, and pigeons. Long live rock and roll.
Love, peace, and pigeons, dude. Why would you bring your pigeon to a radiation site? It's fine.
Yeah! Stop the park from charging admission! Protect the rights of those who live here! Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Sure. Amazing. We truly are getting to find out how everybody lives their lives. Today's the day you know he's finally getting out. Everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that.
Then let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family for generations. We do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain.
I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, like, next week?
You got it! Yeah.
Yep, okay. I'll never forget this face. And it's just his cat. 10 long years, Yomiel. Your time is up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside. His fiance? Thank you, Sissel. You are a good cat. You worked hard. Cute. I don't know why they took that family photo specifically. If it was meant to be just the detectives, then Camilla shouldn't have been in it. If it was meant to be like family and close friends, the mom should have been in it. Why was that the picture we took? No! Ads! No! Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. We'll try to be better about front-loading ads again, or like keeping an eye on when ads are gonna happen so you guys don't miss anything. Mom doesn't eat. She's not in the photo. Is she okay? Dude, we kept her alive, but This track is brand new for the remaster. This one? Bro. This game was so good. I'm so glad we played this game. I know. Mwah. Big kisses to John for recommending this game years and years and years ago. You were right, dude. I loved this game. That was great. And Zanby, sorry, I sort of like skimmed over the fact that you raided. Thank you very much for the raid. If any of you stuck around after the raid from Zan, I appreciate it. We literally doing the end credits for the game, so I was like, ah! This was TV's own ghost trick. Oh my god. Yeah, we did it, dude. Tomorrow, I believe we're meant to be playing Conan. Oh my god. Conan. A new illustration, fantastic. Look at all challenges. What do you mean challenges? Oh, I thought this was meaning like fail by removing a large symbol. Oh my gosh. Lead the way outside without failing? Oh lord. Alright. Time to 100% it. I did play Oxenfree. I did. I didn't play it when it first came out. I played it a while after it came out, but we did play all of it, if I recall correctly. And I know the second one is out now. I love that. Dude, every reveal in that game was so great. Yeah, I agreed to do the Conan stuff. So, I'll definitely be doing Conan for at least a day. We'll see. Conan isn't like really my sort of game, but in the interest of playing with some buds for a day at least. They had another game about a party in hell. If it's the one I'm thinking of, we played that one as well. Yeah, if it's After Party, we played that. We played all of that game. If I recall correctly, I was not super jazzed about how that game ended, but I can't recall, actually. I have to go to the bathroom so bad. So I will be, I know that you guys just had ads. I'm sorry. I will be right back. We can do some words on stream. And then what do we do? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Give me the link. Beep, boop, beep. There we go. Alrighty. I'll see you guys in a minute. Hello. I'm back. Don't. No! Why do I have the worst fucking timing with this? Why can't I just... God. This happens every fucking time. Oh my gosh. Hello, guys. I'm back. Hey, wow. How's it going? What song is this? Route 113 by Mickle and Game Chops. Hi. Hi. Right as the I know, how wild. Right as the round ended, my timing is always impeccable after all. Sorry, I had a huge voice message from my mother-in-law about the piggies. We had a vet come out to visit them because their skin stuff wasn't getting any better. And Sam and I both have like really small, sort of insignificant looking rashes. It's almost impossible to see them. Do you see like those itty bitty dots on me? But both of us have them. And so my mother-in-law mentioned that to this vet because the pigs have like a skin thing. And she was like, is there any way that this skin thing is from the pigs? And the vet was like, yeah. So now it's being recommended that we go to a GP and get our rash checked out. But like, the rash is like almost imperceptible. So I'm kind of like, I guess that doesn't mean that it isn't something that should be dealt with. It's just, it feels like if it was more aggressive, it would be more visible. Anyways. Yeah, they have, oh my God, what's the word? Zoonotic? Is that the word? Hold on. Zoonotic. Zoonotic diseases are diseases that animals can pass on to humans. One of their skin conditions that they got treated for two things. And she said one of them is transferable to humans and one of them is not. So just in case, it would be good to get checked out, so. Yeah, Sam, because they look like even tinier flea bites. I have checked my cats big time for fleas, treated the whole house for fleas. I panicked because I have such a like flea fear. But it's not behaving like fleas at all. Like Sam woke up and his legs were covered in this like itty bitty rash. I had nothing. And then 2 days later, I had like a little bit on my arm, a little bit on my hip. This is literally like, it's not bed bugs, no. So this is as of like 2 days ago. Anyway, we're going to a GP. I'm not looking for medical advice, guys. You sure it's not bed bugs? Yes, I'm positive it's not bed bugs. Thank you very much, though. What indie games are you thinking of playing when we get to that stream? I'm not sure. But there are a couple of things that have come out for sure that we can take a look at. So the way that a stream that is focused on indie games would look now is we try to devote 1 to 2 hours to a few games. So, you know, if there were like 3 different games we wanted to look at, then we'd try to divide the time up in a reasonable way. Just to still be able to have that feeling of like looking at new releases, like new indie releases. Yeah, basically treat it like a demo day, but with actual game releases. So, Oh my god, yeah. I can't remember which game that was. It wasn't Dredge. Somebody's gonna read your comment and think you're talking about Dredge. Yeah. Man, that game was annoying. I can't remember what it was called, but there was a game that we played during a demo day where you like built oil rigs or something. And the game kept like yelling at me about shit and it got so annoying. I can't believe I'm gonna be downloading Conan Exiles. The things I do for my friends. Who knows? You might like it. I've played it plenty. I've played it plenty. But, you know, games like that are fun when you're playing with other people. Even if you're dying over and over again, at least you're, like, hanging out with somebody. Here, let's change my title. I know, I'm very excited for Baldur's Gate 3. Did you add done to my title? And you changed my category. Goodness gracious, look at you. I'm struggling so hard not to play early access. I only played early access a little bit. And then I got to play a decent amount of it at the Baldur's Gate event that I went to, which I can't talk about. I'm under NDA, you guys. Oh my god. But I think that game's gonna be great. Do you know what you want to play next? Like, now that Ghost Trick is done? Aside from Conan, a lot of people want me to play Oxenfree 2, so. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3 is not really when we were talking about like the sort of games we want to tackle on stream, one of the things that I think all agreed on was we shouldn't be playing games that go on forever or are super long. We should play games that where it would be achievable for us to finish them in like 1 to 2 weeks. Baldur's Gate 3 is not going to be that. Octo and I, on Friendzone, Octo and I talked about playing Baldur's Gate 3 together. I don't know if we specified that we would stream it together or not, but I'm down to do like 1 or 2 streams of it. Just, I would not be like, we're going to play through the campaign of Baldur's Gate 3, you know? Yeah, I'm not a Sam, you know. The way that I always put it is I'm not a long distance streamer. I don't stream for hours and hours and hours at a time. So it's not as accessible for me to be like, well, I mean, every stream I'm going to be playing 10 hours of the game. How bad could it be? That's not us. You know, that's not how we operate here. Yeah, Sam can look at, you know, a Final Fantasy and be like, 60 to 80 hours of gameplay? That's like 7 or 8 streams, you know? Like, it's a mess. It's not me. Anyway, yeah, Sam and I are Sam's a hyper focuser, you know, so it's easy for him to just like sink in to whatever he's playing and just surface 10 hours later and go, oops, I should end my stream, you know. Unless I'm really invested in a thing, I'm always vaguely aware of like what time it is, how long I've been playing. That's why when I play something and I look at the clock and I go, holy shit, it's almost time for us to end, I'm genuinely like shocked that I lost track of time, because that's not me at all. So it's usually if you're ever watching me play a thing and I'm like, whoa, I lost track of time, that's a pretty good indicator that I'm having a good time with it, you know. Although for you to play Bayonetta, I don't get along with Bayonetta's mechanics very well. I play them and they're fine, but I've never played a Bayonetta game where I've been like, yeah, I'm really vibing with this. Can we still suggest games with channel points? Yeah, of course. I'm gonna need to, as a side note, I'm gonna need to leave 30 minutes early today, which is fine because we finished the game. I might have to leave 30 minutes early a lot during the summer, because of like the childcare times, but yeah, should be fine. Are you still thinking of starting streams a bit earlier? Once she's back at school, potentially, yeah. While she's on break, I want to spend my mornings with her as much as I can, you know. Is there a new Rusty Lake? There was a demo for a new Rusty Lake. I don't think a new Rusty Lake came out though, did it? Blasphemous 2? I didn't know there was a Blasphemous 2. That's exciting. Look, once we have working internet that is streamable at the farm, then I can do evening stuff, but we're not talking about evening stuff until that's sorted. Yeah, the overlap would be the same. If I started earlier, it would just be longer streams. I would still be going as long as I normally do. I would just be starting earlier. It's something that I want to feel out a little bit. Yeah, I'm excited for Super Cousin time, for the Dracula readings, for all of that stuff. It'll be nice for that stuff to be able to come back. Oh my gosh, I'm sleepy now. Bro, I used all my energy reacting to Ghost Trick. Yeah, I really enjoyed Blasphemous. I don't think I played any of the DLC for the first one. I just went really hard on it when it first came out. But I liked it a lot. Are we going to play a thing? We did already. We finished Ghost Trick. So I'm chatting with you guys a little bit before I leave. Hi, Nick! Yeah, dude. Fuck. Ghost Trick was such a good game. Please play it, everybody. It's so good. But yeah, we finished it. I technically have to go in like an hour, but I'm a bit seepy, so we're gonna give it half an hour and see. I might just want to like hop off in half an hour and just kind of like mentally decompress before I grab my kid. I love Ghost Trick so much that I played it in different languages as a teaching tool. That's super cool.
Hi, Summer.
I'm trying to debate whether or not to go shopping. Are you still on vacay? Would it be vacay shopping? This is a little coffee. I need to stop buying them though. They're so cheap, but I need to stop buying them. I need to just make my own coffee. We making a schedule? No, schedule's already been posted in the Discord. I'm back from cottage, just normal shopping. Was I supposed to say I don't own sandals? If it is, I don't own sandals. I also don't own sandals. The last time when we went to visit my parents in the desert, I was like, I need to find sandals. It is so hard to find like, I don't know, sandals that feel like they belong on my body. Does that make sense? Like, there are no sandals out there that I put on and go, yep, I like these. I like this. This seems right. This seems like my vibe. It's almost impossible. No, I can't wear Birks. My dad wore Birks every single day while I was growing up. I associate them entirely with my father. I can't buy Birks or knockoff Birks. They are my dad's feet. Croc Martens. Wait a second. Those are amazing. Wait, what the fuck? Since when do they make like high ankle Crocs? That's so good. Oh my goodness. These are so funny. What the fuck? I love them. This is reminding me of in Neon Divide when there was this whole huge thing where basically like Crocs were invented inside of the Neon Divide canon, and then one of the characters was actively going around and trying to sell Crocs to people. And we were all trying to find like Crocs that looked like our character would wear them. And I found Crocs that basically had spikes all over them and shit. And then, oh my god. I think I found a picture of Crocs with like spikes and chains and shit. And then I posted it in the Neon Divide Discord, like these would be morals. And I think it was QWERTY. I think it was QWERTYBO who was like, I unironically own these. It's so good. I want punk Crocs. Yeah, hold on. Let's see if we can find them. Goth Crocs. Images. Yes, it was this shit. It was this kind of shit. Hold on. It was this shit. It's like, that's Moral. That's what Moral would wear, for sure. Kiwo aesthetic, 100%. Does Moral have feet? Yeah. Moral now wears actual boots, which is wild. Wait a sec. Where is it? Where's my child? My weird mushroom child. Yeah, look. They've got booties on now. But yes, they have feet. This is weird trying to find feet pics of my mushroom. Do I have feet pics? Yes, here we go. Feet. Little feeties. This is OG Moral. For free? Yeah, oh, that's gonna be part of my season 4 storyline. Starting a Neon Divide version of an OnlyFans, but it's just mushroom feet pics. I'm like the only mushroom person left right now, so it's a hot commodity, dude. Yeah, we swapped out in the canonically, Moral's headphones never worked. They found them in the dump. Just put them on, but they never actually like played anything. So in season 4, we're saying that they actually like have working headphones now. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture. Oh, that one's too dark. You can't tell. Just for the vibes. Oh my god. I have so many Dash pictures on here too. I need to organize my pictures before I swap computers. Yeah, Sam bought me a new computer with the intention of me swapping to it a while ago. But he bought it, he needed a new computer because his was dying, and he was like, I'll just get us both new computers. Which I would like to say for the record, I didn't ask for a new computer. This isn't a question of if I needed one or not. He bought a new computer for me. But then I didn't swap over to it because we were like looking to move soon. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna bother because we're gonna move, right? So it's still just like, it's sitting at the farm now, like waiting to have life breathed into it. And at one point he was like, why did I buy you a new computer if you weren't gonna use it? And I was like, I didn't ask for a new computer! You just did a sweet, loving thing and now you're mad about it. Yeah. Like, what is this? Why do I have this? Why do I have that? What's the point of that? One thing's for sure, that's from season 1. No! Season 1 or season 2. So I swapped art in season 3. Yeah, when Dash was double inspired. Like, look at these! Why do I have all of these? So goofy. It's fine. I'll go through all my pictures and shit. He's just having a good time. He's just happy to be here. Who's this? That's good. Why do I have this on here? No idea. These are literally on my desktop. Why? It's fine. The most important files to move, for sure, for sure, for sure. So, I was telling you guys how the pig enclosure is built for tall people to get into it. And so when I get into it, I have to literally fold down part of the fence and climb in and then unfold it. There's like a little bit on this fencing that is poking out. And so every single pair of trousers that I own now has like a hole in the thigh where it's every time I get into the pig enclosure, my trousers get ripped. I had to do it to him Dash on my desktop. I had to do it to him Dash on my phone, always. Wait. No, it's too far. It's good. And then my lock picture. Stop. Is Moral. So, you know, we're out here brain rotting every day. Yeah, you know, there's some things on here that I don't at all remember why I have them. This was from the Wilk stream, because I was explaining that there's a character that's just cheese. A lot of these are like reference pictures. This is a picture of me in 12th Night. I looked so cool, God. Why did I have that? I don't remember. Oh, this is when I was trying to explain to chat the difference in our hash browns. A pride flag. Just random shit, dude. When you try to look swag but sit on wet paint. Yeah, in 12th Night, I was a character in drag. And a lot of my physical acting was me trying to behave like men behave. And so I just like really pushed that as far as I possibly could. So, as far as that character was concerned, that's how boys sit. I need to make a shirt that says "Be gay, be a potato." I'd wear that shirt. Be gay, be a potato. Oh my God. Can I showed this to Nick. Let me show you a picture that my kid made that I saw and I was like, this should be a t-shirt. This is such a good picture. Look at this picture. No, rotate. Oh no. I don't know if you can see this very well. It says, "I will love you if you're nice." It's like, this is so good. Who is this character? What the fuck is this drawing? I love it. It's great. I asked who it was, and she was like, "It's the Queen of the Universe." And she does not like mean people. And I was like, that's so fair. Yeah, maybe that's where she got it from, because we've definitely read the entry on Floomps. Sometimes she asks to read monster manuals. She didn't like, yeah, Flimps bothered her because, I'm trying to remember what it was exactly. She didn't like the transactional nature of Flimps. That bothered her a lot. Yeah, because it was like, the way that it was written out was like, Floomps will like help you out with things in exchange for energy. And Clark was like, abso-fucking-lutely not. I will not give my energy to them. I'm keeping my energy. I was like, damn, okay. Hi, Boone. How are you, bud? I have so many RP things on the horizon that I really need to like mentally prepare for. We've got Neon Divide. We've got Sunforged. Joe's gonna be doing all of his like short side campaigns for his Mistletoe universe. So I might be doing one of those. Yeah, I have to do my Peppa Pig one shot. There's a lot happening right now. And Deadbeats keeps getting canceled. Summer and I were like, come on. Good vibes this week. Good vibes this week. No, I haven't been watching the hardcore campaign. When will Boy Day return from the war? Yes, indeed. Okay, let's wrap up. I'm gonna space out for a hot minute before I go get my kid. Can I read this sequence of messages I just saw? Summer said, I'm gonna shit out my eyes. And Nick said, you're just like me for real. I love my friends. Midwinter Lily, an hour ago, said, amazing voiceovers, great work, thank you. Equinox Phoenix said, this chat and Sam's is the best. I love being part of this community. Some days it's the only reason I get out of bed in the morning. Keep doing what you're doing, Dodger, and Sam too. Much love to everyone here. Thank you, Equinox. That's very sweet. And Southern Vices said, sending positive vibes for a fresh, good start to the week. Remember to hydrate yourself and your pets, y'all. Absolutely. Okay. Raid leader is open if anybody would like to grab it. Nate Boy, thank you for the 21 months. Shikauku for the 63. Shifty Monk for the 75. And Ungiles for the 71. Teox for the 52. Labcat for the 4. Finicini for the 53. Solid Spider Snake. I know. For the 1 year. I should probably turn that off over the summer. Conical Coffee for the 37. Zan B for the raid. Thank you again, bud. Celise for the 73. Ruby Rach for the 58. Tetsu for the 51. Space Age Wizard for the 1 year. Happy anniversary. Thank you very much to our 1 years that have happened. Spring Fart, thank you for the 80. And Malik for the 69. Thank you very much. A Valentine to Clarky too from chat for allowing us to see that amazing piece of art. Thank you. I'll be sure to pass it along. Let's see, what's everyone doing? Oh my god, Nerdcubed is opening up Yu-Gi-Oh! Boosters. Incredible. That's, yeah, we're gonna go see. We're gonna go see Dan. Go say hi. Spread love, spread joy. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. I think we're doing Conan, assuming that gets set up. And if it doesn't, if they're setting it up, if it's like launching later in the day tomorrow, we'll do Conan on Wednesday. Yeah, on Wednesday, and we'll shift stuff around on the schedule, and I'll update the schedule and the schedule channel. Okay, great. Bye, everyone.